my three strongest and fondest memories from when I was very small are all Batman related. There's watching the Batman TV show, there was collecting the Batman bubblegum cards, and there was reading this issue of the comic. I was getting the comics from 66 to about 68, 69 quite regularly via my big sisters. And this is the one. This is the one that I can remember reading. This is the one that I was just, I don't know, I can't describe the word, fascinated by and creeped out by. Mainly this cover. So this is it. This is such an impactful issue of a comic. I've always said this is the number one comic cover of all time for me, and that's including, you know, the American superhero comics and the British comics. This is the cover, because when I was 4, maybe 5, this fascinated me and disturbed me, and it's all down to this fella, Gaggy, who until very recently I thought was an obscure villain, but he's not. Looking into it, Gaggy was resurrected for the Brave and the Bold cartoon series, and I hadn't got it, but I've got it since when I found out he's in it. But in the Three Jokers story, he returns in this segment when Batman, Batgirl and the Red Hood are at the aquarium where the Joker has created more Joker fish and a Joker shark. Up he pops. Here's the little fella. As Batman says, Gaggy, the Joker once called him his court jester. And I had no idea that he continues on. Not for long, because yeah, he gets promptly eaten by the Joker shark, and that's the end of him. So yeah, I wasn't aware he was around. Also, this image we have of him just here, where he's holding whatever that is, was used for the design of the Gaggy figure for the Batman miniature game. And when I release this video here, over on my Mystery Models video, there will be a companion video about the building and painting of Gaggy. So, all right, let's have a look at it then. I've had this issue not since 66, but this is one of the very first things I ever bought when eBay started, was this issue. And I've had it in a Mylar sleeve. It's not in the best of conditions. I'm just going to help it out here. It's kind of falling apart. All right, so inside that amazing cover, it's old Sheldon doing the artwork again. And customary at the time, we have a little one panel on page 1, just showing you what's going to be coming up. And yeah, basically, we have this little guy here who has a glass shattering scream. Okay, introducing Gagsworth. Gagsworth, a Gagsworthy, dwarf extraordinary refugee from a circus and now court jester to the clown prince of crime. And the whole idea of this is Joker thinks, well, Batman's got Robin, I should have a companion. And there's a nod to Robin's rubbish disguise, his little domino mask. Gaggy's got this false nose. And like he says, who'd recognise me like this? Who'd suspect I'm really Gaggy the dwarf because he's put a carrot nose on? Anyway, Gaggy goes on to inspire thefts. So he's got this screen where he can shatter glass. And they decide they're going to go off and go to this Salon of Spectacles, a colourful exhibition of original models of famous inventions. And along they come, and there's a chandelier, and Gaggy smashes it. While this is happening, Bruce and Dick happen to be at the exhibition, and they come in, and it's all very silly. The Joker's car has got an extra set of wheels which are fired at Batman and Robin. Joker's got an ejector seat to attack Batman. Meanwhile, while they're fighting, Gaggy comes in, has a fight with Robin, knocks him out, tries taking his mask off, but he's knocked away by the Joker because that fight's still happening. And they escape with everything. Everything bar one, the model of the first electric typewriter. So off Batman and Robin go, and they find out, no, where you thought it was, it isn't. There was actually an earlier one, and this is the address. When they get there, they find out the Joker's already stolen it, right? In their base, I remember this page very, very clearly from when I was like 5. Somehow Gaggy's got himself a Robin blow-up dummy, and comedy moments just here. I guess when you're 5, yeah, it means something. Now it's like... So the Joker sends a clue to Batman and Robin via a newspaper, right, saying, "Dear Batman and Robin, are your wits as slow as your fists? My next original caper will be the greatest steal in the history. Get the point, ha, the Joker." And from that, they work out that the original City Hall of Gotham City, there's a ceremony today of the Historical Society to dedicate it as an official monument. And Robin goes, "That must be the Joker's way of referring to the old hall's steeple." And here it is. Here's the old City Hall. There's a crane coming into shot. And I remember this. Oh, see, I told you it's not very good condition. Yeah, out of the clouds comes 2 crane hooks which lift up and take away City Hall. Batman and Robin jump on the bottom, and yeah, the Joker's got a helicopter to take City Hall away. It lands, they're inside, there's a fight. We have the moment of the cover. And that's it. That's how it ends. They're beaten up. I like how in the jail cell, Gaggy's got a window for his height. And that's it. That is it. So a very poor story. Very, very poor. Very dumb. I got a lot of affection for it, but I can't let that, sway my judging of the story. I tell you what, Sheldon suits this story, because can you imagine if like Neil Adams was drawing it? It just, oh blimey, it's just so silly. I'm glad even Carmine wasn't on it. So it's a very, very, very silly story. So I mean, it's not even average, it's below average, but I've got affection for it. I'll tell you what, it's below average, but I've got so much nostalgic memories of it. I'll bump it up to a 5. But this cover, as I say, is number 1. It will always be number 1 for that nostalgia element. I don't care what other covers I look at in the course of these videos. Nothing's going to top this. This is my number 1 cover of any comic ever. To the degree that 10 years ago or so, I was asking modern artists if I would commission them to do their version of this cover. And I've got about 4 or 5, and all of them I said, look, this is the image, do what you want with it. And some of the artists did a basic recreation. One artist in particular went completely, went 90 degrees and went completely a different way with it. And it is absolutely brilliant. Now, I have thought about showing those on this channel and then over on the Facebook page. But I'm holding off because I've reached out to a modern, very well-known British comic book artist to ask if he would be up for doing it. And I am on his waiting list. So I think when that eventually happens, and it could be a long wait, I've had a commission off of him before, and you do have to wait a while. When that happens and I have it, that's the point where I will be doing an overview of my versions of it. But for now, yeah, that's it. That's my look at it. It's a 5 for a story, but a number 1 in my top 10 covers.